Next on Martha, Cupcake Week continues.
And you'll only see it here.
With your how-to for these sweet treats on a stick. And the cupcake of the day.
We found the next beautiful batch in Seattle.
Jennifer Shea's chocolate graham cracker cupcake and oh-so-yummy marshmallow topping.
Next, we have another cupcake as Cupcake Week continues with baker Jennifer Shea of Trophy Cupcakes in Seattle, making a unique chocolate graham cracker cupcake with a marshmallow topping. Isn't that great? Of baking exquisite cupcakes for friends and family, my next guest yearned to open a charming cupcake bakery, selling cupcakes of the highest quality. Well, after 8 years of recipe development, she did just that in February of 2007 and opened Trophy Cupcakes and Party. Cupcakes and Party, that's the name?
Party.
Oh, okay, don't forget the party. In a historic schoolhouse in Seattle's Wallingford district. And of course, immediate fanfare ensued, and today she's here with some of her best-selling cupcakes. Please welcome Jennifer Shea. So, welcome. Yeah, we were very impressed with the beauty of your cupcakes. And can you just run through this whole beautiful array of cupcakes? This is the one we're going to make today?
We're going to make those today. That's the chocolate graham cracker. Then we have the chocolate chip mint, and that has a beautiful mint buttercream on top with a wafer leaf from Japan. The next one is a Valrhona triple chocolate cake with French chocolate sprinkles. Next, vanilla, which today is frosted in it's a flower style that we do for weddings.
Real pretty.
Peanut butter and jelly is next, which is a big
is that
one.
Grape jelly in the frosting?
It's actually strawberry.
Oh, strawberry
And then there's
jelly.
peanut butter and jelly baked inside as well. And then next is green tea, which is really popular, especially in Seattle. Snickerdoodle, which is just like a snickerdoodle
all these
cookie.
Don't you want one of each? So why do you think, I know why, but you tell me why you think your cupcakes have such a following.
I think it's really our attention to detail and the quality of everything in our shop. The ingredients, making them beautiful.
Each cupcake tastes different. That's very important to me. And the cake itself is delicious. So many cupcakes, they look real good, and then they're just, they all taste the same.
Exactly. And
but very important, you vary your flavors so much.
And the taste is obviously the most important, but they also have to be beautiful, so we strive for both.
See how serious Jennifer is? Really serious. So let's cook, because I want to learn how to make that one. That's your chocolate
graham cracker with
crackers.
toasted marshmallow.
Okay, so I should sift the dry ingredients?
Yes.
Okay, 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour. Recipe will be on our website. Are you doing a book, I hope?
That sounds good.
Yeah. Well, you should be having your own cupcake book. My gosh. 3/4 of a cup plus 1 tablespoon of Valrhona cocoa powder and
2 cups and
plus
2 tablespoons of sugar.
I'm going to sift right into our mixing bowl.
It's so easy.
1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda. 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, and make sure your baking powder and soda are fresh, and a whole teaspoon of salt, which I think is very important.
Yes.
So just sift that through. And so you start with the dry.
I think this is a really easy, almost like a 1-bowl cake, and if it's in there, then all we do is add the wet ingredients, and you're almost done.
Easy. So it's not a butter sugar thing.
Right.
Okay.
In this container, we have 2 eggs cracked already, and then we're going to add 1/2 cup of vegetable oil.
So what kind of oil do you use at the bakery?
I really like to use an organic soybean oil if we can find it in large quantities.
I think that's admirable.
Yeah. 1 cup of milk. We also use all hormone-free dairy products in our bakery.
That is great.
And then, of course, the very best vanilla.
Of course. And what do you charge per cupcake, or do they vary? I hope they're all the same price, are they?
All of our classic cupcakes are $2.99, but we do have specials for holidays, and sometimes if they're filled or different things, those are a little bit more.
$2.99? Mm-hmm. So basically $3. And how many cupcakes do you sell a week?
A week,
or
probably.
a day?
A day average, probably about 1,000.
A day? Can you imagine how fabulous?
And
So,
then,
who are your biggest customers? Walk-in? Or orders, special orders?
It really varies. We have tons of walk-in. We have lots of corporate customers, lots of wedding couples. Lots of mommy groups that bring in the kids.
Right.
We're in an old schoolhouse, and there's a play area,
Oh, how
and
nice.
so
And do you serve drinks too, like
we have
coffees?
full espresso bar.
Oh,
we make
great.
homemade hot chocolate
Oh.
with Calibo, bittersweet chocolate.
Well, this is an appealing thing. I'm going to come visit you when I'm in Seattle next.
Excellent.
How have I missed?
We've only been open a year, so.
Okay, well.
So the wet ingredients go in, then you can just give it a little mix.
So it's a real thin, it's like sort of a thin batter.
It is. Once we add the next ingredient, it'll be a thin batter. So we can just scrape down a little to make sure everything's in
See
there.
how easy? This is an easy batter, and it's a very moist cake, isn't it?
Really
Oh, yeah.
moist.
So now what do we add?
So that just goes for 2 minutes, and we actually have a swap out
Oh,
here.
okay.
And so then, after the 2 minutes, we're adding a cup of boiling water. And do this off of the mixer, because otherwise you will splash everywhere.
So a cup of boiling water.
Mm-hmm.
So that thins it out even more. And does the butter go in too?
Butter is actually for the next step,
Oh, okay.
which is the graham cracker crust.
Oh, okay.
So we'll just get that incorporated there.
I can fill the cups.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's let that sit for a sec, and
Oh,
then we'll
sit
do
it,
the
okay.
graham cracker. So this one is just a cup and a half of,
Oh, so you haven't made chocolate graham crackers?
no,
Okay. So you buy the graham crackers, the good ones, like Nabisco?
crush them up. I
Or-
usually get ones from Whole Foods or
Oh, okay.
the natural market, just to make sure that it's all really good
good.
ingredients. A quarter cup of sugar, and then we're gonna do, well, we'll just mix this around a little bit.
Okay. And a third of a cup of melted butter? Oh, so you're making like a graham cracker crust?
Exactly.
But how does it turn out to be chocolate?
Well, the cake is chocolate, and then a graham cracker crust in the bottom, and then the
okay.
meringue on the top, which is basically a marshmallow. So then we are going to take this, and you can do some, and I'll do some,
Okay.
and just we're going to do a tablespoon in the bottom of our
Each thing? Okay.
cupcake papers.
So this has that real crunchiness in the bottom.
And when you put that in the bottom, then all you have to do is take a little glass, and you're making basically a little crust right in the bottom,
Okay.
which is really,
Now, so you're using dark brown papers too. Now, are these specially made for you, or?
no, we found a
them.
distributor, and I just think they look so uniform when you
Yeah.
display them. That's why we like those.
Okay, so I have to press this down like that.
And it might stick a little bit.
Yeah. It is.
And then just a teaspoon of chopped up bittersweet chocolate right on the top of that.
Mine's sticking.
Is it?
Yeah. Maybe I'll get this. Oh, there, it's better now.
And then all you do with this is into
What
the
goes
oven.
on top of that?
A little bit of Calibo bittersweet
Okay.
chocolate chopped up.
Oh, okay. So it does make it chocolate. It does make it
Right.
chocolatey. Okay.
And then this goes in the oven at 350, and just for about 5 minutes, because you just want that graham cracker to
Oh.
make like a little crust.
Yummy. Okay.
And so then this is what it looks like.
Oh. So okay. So they are chocolatey.
Yes.
Okay. The crust are. I just want to show. So in case you don't
It makes like
understand.
a little
See?
crust.
Look, it's like a little chocolate-topped graham cracker. So it's very crunchy on the bottom. Oh yeah, you do go to. See, you're the first one who's been doing so intensely complicated on the inside. So now this gets scooped in.
Yep. So then just our cake goes
Like
in.
one
Our
scoop?
batter. Yeah, or
Or-
about 3/4 full. And it can
Okay.
be a little bit messy because it's a runny batter, but that looks
Right.
perfect.
Okay.
So do that, and then we've got a teaspoon. Well, let's do the chocolate first. A little bit more chocolate on top because you really want to get that kick of bittersweet chocolate flavor.
And then more graham on top?
More graham, because that's really
Oh.
going to give it. I just love that crunchy
Oh, yeah.
flavor.
Well, you
Yep.
bake them for how much?
18 to 20 minutes.
At 350?
Mm-hmm.
At 350, cool 10 minutes in the pan. And when we come back, Jennifer's going to show us how she tops the cupcakes. So pretty. We're back with Jennifer Shea of Trophy Cupcakes and Party in Seattle, Washington. And the chocolate graham cracker cupcakes are out of the oven. They look great. Just pick up one of those,
Yeah.
Jennifer, and show. Look what they look like when they come out of the oven. They're good enough just like that. Does anybody ask for them like that?
We do get requests for cupcakes without frosting pretty often. Yeah,
I bet.
people that just want the
I'd
cake.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And so now we're making the meringue for a really like marshmallow topping,
Yeah,
right?
it is a Swiss meringue,
Yeah.
but it tastes a lot like marshmallow.
Yeah, so 8 large egg whites, 2 cups of sugar, and a half a teaspoon cream of tartar, warmed until the sugar dissolves over a bain-marie or
yeah,
boiling
you can
water.
just feel that. It's basically
Yeah.
just too hot to touch, and you can't feel
Yeah.
the granules.
Okay.
And it's ready to go on the mixer.
Put that on high and until you get it to look like.
I think we're going to put it.
Oh, we should? Okay.
Should we start it on there?
Okay.
Put the
You
vanilla
have to beat
in.
them for 5 to 7 minutes, so we already did that step for you.
Ooh, went right over.
Delicious.
So right. Vanilla goes in.
Okay.
And then you're beating that for about 5 minutes, and you want it to get pretty stiff.
Okay. So it'll get beautiful stiff, but
Yeah.
still able to pipe.
Right.
Okay.
And then basically just making
is
your
the fun
nice.
part. I wanna
Yeah.
see how you go around. You start right here and go around with a star tip.
And the star really, you'll see once we torch these. Is that
They're
pretty?
so beautiful.
Isn't that good?
And then take your Benzomatic.
These are industrial.
This is the industrial strength Benzomatic, okay.
And just start a little further away, because it really
So
is
do you
like...
chill these at all before you do this?
No, you could, but you don't have to. And it's really like roasting a marshmallow, so you want to be careful. Don't get close to the paper. And just about as dark as you want to get it. And
Perfectly
it smells
perfect.
just like at a campfire.
Oh, so beautiful. Look at that. It is like toasting a marshmallow. Yours is much prettier than mine. But she's been doing this. How many of these have you made in your lifetime?
I don't know if I could even count.
So you call your bakery a full-service cupcake cafe. Mm-hmm. You have all kinds of coffees?
We do.
Hot chocolates?
Hot chocolates. We make our own marshmallows.
Do you make anything other than cupcakes? Do you make cakes?
The only cakes we make is if a couple would like a little cutting cake for the top of their wedding tower. We'll do that, but otherwise we stay away from cakes.
Well,
And
1,000 cupcakes a day is a lot of cupcakes,
Yeah.
and they are utterly delicious. I do hope all of you make this cupcake, because this is really a lot of fun. And the recipe's on marthastewart.com. And do you have a website, too, that we can go to?
Trophycupcakes.com.
Trophy Cupcake. And the packaging is so beautiful. These are some of the packages. I love marshmallow topping. These are the packages. I think they're so gorgeous.
This one is great for a wedding favor.
Oh.
People do that a lot.
Oh, just imagine giving those as wedding favors to everyone. And you must make wedding cakes out of cupcakes, all those tiered.
We have big 5-tier towers that hold about 120. And
How fabulous.
Fill them with the flour cupcakes, and it just is gorgeous.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you so
much.
much.
What a wonderful, wonderful, what a wonderful thing you've made. Oh,
Thank you.
A fabulous cupcake cafe. I understand that you made a cupcake skirt for an event, too?
We did make a cupcake skirt, which was for Urban Unveiled. It was a...
Oh, my gosh.
It's a high-end wedding show in Seattle, and we just wanted to do something kind of over the top. So our manager, Maggie Dutton, was able to build that.
How many cupcakes?
Oh, that had about 500 minis on it. And yeah, she just looked so cute.
Well, thanks for traveling all this way. It was certainly worth it for our audience, and I hope for you, too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did you look on the website? Just tasting each one of Jennifer's cupcakes. This is the vanilla, and I must say the mint tasted really good, chocolate chip mint, and then that French chocolate Valrhona cake. Pretty fabulous. Peanut butter and jelly. I think I remember every one, and I have not tasted these before. They are amazing. Peanut butter and jelly, how great. Well, I want to thank our guest, Emerald Lagasse, and my new partner, and Jennifer Shea, our fabulous baker. Tomorrow, our cupcake week comes to a close, but we're making delicious Mexican chocolate pudding-filled cupcakes So that should be a sweet ending to a really fabulous week. We also will be learning a lot about fragrant plants with gardener Byron Martin. See you then, and have a great day.